Good morning, how are we doing, guys? I'm currently just riding through Arn. Going to do a little bit of a bigger route today, heading over towards Corfe and then down towards Swanage. Bit of a mission on finding a steep hill, and I think I've got one in mind, just at the back of Corfe, which is pretty much on a par to how steep Leith Hill is on Ride London. So I haven't spoken to quite a few different people about Ride London, comparing my last video comparing Bullbarrow Hill to Box Hill. Turns out it wasn't that hard, Bullbarrow anyway, and on a bit of a mission to try and find a much steeper hill. So having doing a little bit of searching on the STRAVA segments, I came across a pretty steep one at the back of Corfe. So it's actually on a route that I've created already, however it's in the opposite direction to the route that I've created. So I'll start going onto my bike computer today, hit the reverse button, and so I'm doing that same route in reverse to hit this hill. Wish me luck. I think it's going to be a bit of a tough one. So the video that I created last week for Bullbarrow Hill turned out to be a little bit of a mistake for me in terms of fueling and taking enough water on board. So I don't know why, but I thought I was going for a 20-mile bike ride, which is what the route shows on a loop from Blandford out towards Bullbarrow. I knew it was going to be about 10 miles there and 10 miles back, but for some reason I just had it in my mind that it's a 20 odd mile route and I was going to be fine, and I ended up bonking really hard and had absolutely no energy in me on my way home. So I only took a small 50ml bottle with me, and I drank all that by the time I come down the back of Bullbarrow. I had no food, had no little snacks or anything, so today I've just had a waffle with chocolate on top, which is even better. Got a big litre bottle today with me, of water and a little bit of the old electrolytes in there. Oh, I think I found this hill. Oh well. So I just got to the top of somewhere out the back of Corfe, up the top of the big hill I was heading for. Thoughts, again, it wasn't that bad. It's steep, it's hard, but these climbs all tend to be quite short, and even the hills in Ride London, Box Hill's not massively long. Leith Hill isn't too crazy, but I suppose when you throw that in the mix with a 100-mile bike ride, certainly, especially after 50 miles onwards, I think you hit those hills. So even the ride up to the hills in Ride London, it's all relatively flat. So yeah, I can't say it's anything too crazy anyway. I guess for a lot of cyclists who are keen cyclists who ride a lot, I can't imagine really Box Hill or any of these hills I'm on now being particularly challenging, really. I think you know, most of them are relatively short. I suppose the most challenging part of them is actually riding up them as quicker each time, I guess. That's kind of where my I struggle a bit when I'm riding routes. I do tend to struggle to keep up with people, especially of a better ability than me, and so I end up feeling like I need to keep up to make sure I stay in the group, and it's at that point that I start to struggle doing those hills at my pace. It's fine. I mean, I'm not setting the world on fire with any of the my times that I'm setting, but I'm challenging myself.
Perfect.
Corfe now, heading back up towards Creech, this time through the back way. So heading up Creech was pretty tough, I think. Coming up Creech from the south side, probably harder than the going up the west side with the switchback. I'm not too sure what the elevation steepness is on each side, but in some instances my front wheel was actually lifting off the tarmac because of the steepness. So I think having done a few hills, having experienced some of the harder hills around this area, I think I'm not particularly concerned of actually being able to do the hills. It's more so just having an idea and an indication as to how hard they're actually going to be. I suppose for me, what I can do most hills at, riding at my pace and my ability level, it's only when I start riding with other people with a faster pace than me that I really start to struggle. And so working my fitness is probably going to be key to improving that. So I found myself on a slightly busier road now. I'm heading back down into Wareham. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and catch you again soon, guys.